These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Jamie Warren with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We do have a heartbreaking developing story that we have continued to follow very closely. ABC15 receiving body camera footage from police as they responded to 10-year-old Rebecca Baptiste, who died just days later. Now, we do want to warn you that this video is intense and we will not be showing any children. These are the moments after police arrived to a Holbrook intersection where the 10-year-old was found unresponsive and severely injured. Her father, Richard Baptiste, was seen here with his girlfriend, Anicia Woods. Both are charged with murder and child abuse, the two telling police that Rebecca ran away and that a neighbor found her. They also say that DCS had prior investigations into the family. ABC15 learned from both the girls' former school and from Phoenix police that the state agency had been contacted multiple times throughout the years leading up to her death.
DCS kept having new cases open because Rebecca would go to school and had all these different allegations. And what was becoming alarming to not only her therapist but to the DCS workers was that she started having markings. Like she had bruises on her hands and her arms, and they took pictures and thought Rebecca had told her that we had done it, and it was her way to try to get taken out.
DCS says that they will investigate Rebecca's case. They have not responded to our requests for an interview. We are following all of the economic indicators that show the impact of tariffs. And this week, the Producer Price Index, which tracks changes in sellers' price points, I should say, surged unexpectedly. Scripps News Group business and tech correspondent Maura Barrett is breaking down what exactly this means for consumers.
While the Producer Price Index, or the PPI, doesn't include tariffs specifically, it's one of several factors that signal the sweeping taxes on imports are pushing costs up. And for the American consumer, that means that still higher prices are on the way. All eyes are on inflation indicators as President Donald Trump's tariffs ripple through the supply chains that bring us everything from groceries to clothing to vehicles.
I think the evidence is pretty much clearly showing that it is the importer that is bearing the cost of the tariffs. And right now, that is largely U.S. businesses.
Despite the president insisting he wants big businesses to eat the costs of tariffs, new Goldman Sachs research projecting businesses will pass on higher price increases come fall. President Trump doubling down on social media, saying tariffs haven't caused any problems for America.
If you look at the pre-tariff import price, they have actually risen slightly. Now, if the foreign exporter was absorbing the tariff, those prices would fall.
But that's not the case. So some U.S. businesses, like grocery store chain owner Stu Leonard, have gotten creative, splitting costs with producers for now.
The cost has gone up for both of us. Everybody is complaining about, the food store prices. Look, we don't want to raise prices. I mean, we're not trying to do it.
New data Friday from the University of Michigan shows consumer sentiment declining 5% in August, the first downturn in 4 months. But credit card spending is up, its highest since January, according to a Bank of America analysis. Most concerning in that analysis, a widening gap between income and spending for lower income households. Maura Barrett, Scripps News Group, Chicago.
The countdown to ASU football has officially begun, and we are here to get you ready for this new season. Don't miss our ABC15 Sports Original Special that's airing tomorrow night at 10:30. It'll be featuring an interview with Coach Dillingham and star receiver Jordan Tyson, and a whole lot more. You can catch all of that excitement on ABC15 Sunday night. Our expected high today here in the Valley is 103 degrees. That is about average for this time of year. But I have to say, for us, it also kind of seems like a relief because we have had extreme temperatures in the month of August for quite some time. So this is a little bit of a change of pace. Thankfully, we're not at that record that was set back 5 years ago when we were at 115 at this time. But here are your highs all across the state today. 92 is your expected high in Sedona. 77 is the expected high today in Flagstaff. Prescott, you'll be sitting at about 86 degrees. We do also have some storm chances in the forecast for today, specifically seeing that for up north, like in Flagstaff, for example. But things are expected to dry out, at least for the valley here tomorrow. For the very latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com or download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.